The first National Economic Council meeting of the year is holding virtually as the Vice President, Shettima, is joined by his aides. The Minister of Budget and Economic Planning, Mr. Atiku Bagudu, is accompanied by the Ministry's Permanent Secretary, Dr. Deborah Odo, in the office of the Vice President. Governors and other members of the Council joined the meeting virtually.
This is our first meeting of the year.
In his opening remark, the Vice President, who is also the Chairman of the Council, notes that the current economic reality has reinforced the urgency of fiscal risk management and the need to reduce the nation's economic and revenue exposure to oil.
Services, agriculture and other non-oil sectors are increasingly carrying the weight of the economy. More importantly, non-oil revenues now contribute nearly 3/4 of total government collections. This marks a significant, gradual departure from our historic dependence on volatile oil receipts. The task before us is to deepen this transition through competitive manufacturing, export diversification and private sector investments.
The Council was briefed on the level of implementation on the Lagos-Calabar and the Sokoto-Badagry superhighways. There was also a presentation outlining how the World Bank Group supports Nigeria's development goals, as well as the status report on the implementation of the tax reform. The presentations highlight key reforms of the government to stabilize the economy and put Nigeria on the path of sustained recovery and prosperity.
The programs implemented by the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu administration, which have reduced distortion in the system, stabilized the economy, and put Nigeria on the path of sustained recovery and economic growth. The presentation also reflected global recognition that this country has received from international organizations, which has now reinforced investor confidence in the economy, which is projected to grow at close to 5% in 2026.
The Council approved the constitution of a committee on the implementation of President Bola Tinubu's directive on the actualization of the legacy projects. The committee is chaired by Governor Basi Otu of Cross River State, with the governors of Sokoto, Gombe, Niger, Abia, and Lagos.
The chairman, the Enugu State Governor, who is also the chairman of the National Economic Council ad hoc committee on the rehabilitation of police training institutions in Nigeria, also gave an update report, and he assured the National Economic Council that consultants have visited the 20 institutions that have been identified for immediate repairs, and following release of money to the committee, work will start in earnest.
The Council resolved to take a more robust engagement on the new tax regime at its forthcoming conference, scheduled to hold next month in Abuja.